Can't say we didn't try.
Hello, everybody, and yes, happy holidays to everyone. The holiday edition of the Oddcast podcast every Friday. Dean spinning the dreidel.
And my lawyer's a Jew. I
all right,
So
very
is
good.
mine.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, I know where you are getting that from. All right,
Country.
very good.
I'm done.
No, you're not. But hey, how's everybody doing?
Great, Mikey. How are you?
Dean, I was so happy about Dean's Kid. I'll explain to you what happened. I'm getting fined by the city of North Richland Hills. Dean's Kid got my ATV rolling. We cooked at Melissa's, and we'll have Jagger at the end of the show today doing a very fantastic holiday edition of the Oddcast podcast.
Yeah, probably the last time we'll be on the internet. So yay!
Yay.
What a great week.
Oh, that's true. Net neutrality. So, yeah, we had a really, really fun week, didn't we?
We did. Thanks
Yeah.
so much for coming over.
Yeah, so I cooked for Melissa, and I told Melissa, I said, by the way, you know, if you don't like what I'm cooking, you're not going to hurt my feelings. If you say, I made matzo ball soup, and I used, we made latkes, and I liked the latkes, but not so much with the matzo ball soup. I wasn't too keen on the matzo.
Have you ever made matzo ball soup before?
No.
Yeah, and he tried to do his own little method. I tried to explain that you use your hands and you roll the balls.
That's because I saw this.
Got to be really delicate with the balls.
Shut up, Mike. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you. And place them
defend
gently in
myself.
the boiling water. And there's this whole thing with the balls. And he said, he had his own method.
Drop biscuits.
Right.
Oh, no, you didn't.
We're not in the country doing like gravy and biscuits and dumplings.
Yeah, I did them
and-
like drop biscuits. So I did them off a fork and spoon and scooped them into the water, and
Mm-hmm.
and it sucked because they did blow up, but I wasn't too down with the flavor because I like to add stuff to everything. But
It's
I did make
traditional meal. You can't add stuff.
no,
To it.
just
And he was
like
giving me a hard time. He's like, we should add some thyme. We should do
Yeah.
that. I'm like, what are you
Oh.
trying to do?
yes.
But my
yes.
kids actually, I've never seen one of my kids eat a carrot, and he ate a carrot because
Yeah.
of Mondo.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I made these glazed carrots, and I
Yeah.
also made some egg salad, just kind of like playing around and all that. But we'll have a video of what we did at Melissa's house.
We may.
And then Dean's kid is brilliant. His name's Connor. He's got two kids, Connor and Logan. And Connor, I gave him my ATV in July, and it seems about that long, right, Dean?
Of 2012.
Right, and he finally got it rolling. And Dean was sending me videos of Connor rolling down the street on my ATV. So I'm very, very happy about it. So
Yes.
he's
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Look at you.
Thank you.
We're still in Hanukkah. How many more
We
days?
are.
How many more days do we have?
Tonight,
5, right?
I think tonight's night 4.
Night 4.
Okay.
And yes, so we are in celebration mode. It's like, okay, light the candles, do a present, let's move on.
And Dean, you didn't know this because you weren't there. Jansen, of course. Hello, Jansen. Jansen was filming everything for us at Melissa's house.
Well, didn't you all have a nice little party?
You were invited.
And we had
know I
some
was.
wine from Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. It was
Really?
You know,
brilliant.
in honor of.
Jagger.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not that
Because when
he's
you
not
think wine, you think Oregon.
right. It's really good wine. But something I discovered about Melissa is that she collects menorahs.
I don't know if I'd call it a collection, but I mean, it's one of those things. What do you do when your children, are in Sunday school or wherever, and they're making these little menorahs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you trash them?
And for our Gentile audience, would you tell what a menorah is, please?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Ah.
Basically, it's if you've ever seen a
Candle holder.
and there's 8. I'm making like this is 8 now. By the way,
Yes.
thought there were
what's wrong
7.
with me? 8, and then on the top is the helper candle. We
Oh.
talked
Yeah,
about
there
that.
we go. Thank you, Jedi.
Yeah,
That is what a menorah
Okay,
looks
there's a
like.
menorah. Anyway,
just wanna make
actually,
sure
that's not a
because-
menorah.
No, that's not.
It's
That's not-
MENORAH. I am not the one in the spelling bee
Oh,
today.
wow.
4 and 4.
Yeah, it has to be 4 and 4.
That's still is that? I
Yeah,
can't
that's
see.
that's
Yes.
4 and 4.
Okay, there we go. So
Thank you, Jansen.
there and so when the kids
Do
are
you
younger.
also collect bongs?
So anyway, they the kids make these cute little menorahs, and then how do you trash that? I mean, from trash
don't.
to treasure.
Right.
So we opened up my cabinet, and it's like
They're falling out everywhere. Yeah, that was really funny.
They were.
So part of what we did this week before we came on the show was we went to some garage sales, and we had a limit. We had a $5 limit. Now, here's things I didn't know. I didn't know that Melissa liked going to garage sales.
Love it.
Yeah, her kids. I kind of thought that maybe Jansen would hit thrift stores, garage sales. Dean, I didn't even think would even come close to doing anything like a garage sale. And
I think I won.
Do you think you won?
I think I have the most garage sale item of all. But anyway, go
Ah.
ahead.
I don't know.
See, I think I'm the king. Y'all don't know what I have, but I think I'm the king for my garage sale item. But Jansen, as far as garage sale item, what did you find?
We got this CW33 shirt.
All right, can
Okay,
you
show them
it?
the video.
You want to see the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's Jansen getting his CW33.
Oh, wrong
no,
thing.
wrong
this,
video.
this is wrong. Good. We're excited about Melissa's Hanukkah.
Yeah,
There we
he
go.
is.
No joke.
Well, that's not really a garage sale; it's a thrift store.
Here we go. CW33 shirt.
Wow.
How much?
It was-
$3.99.
Yeah.
$1.99.
Yeah.
Oh, $1.99. Oh, yeah, because if you go to thrift stores, make sure when you walk in, they'll have colored labels, and it'll say like blue's 50% off today or something like that. So that's how you can get really good.
You know what I
deals.
loved about this place? They also had a section where every child can bring home a free book. I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
cool.
I thought that was so sweet.
What I love is that Mono knows how to go thrift shopping at a thrift store.
They had a bargain hunt.
Yeah,
And
I
a
do.
purple
Yeah.
tag, we give you $3.
Hey, and where they went right across the street's a really good Greek restaurant. Just so you know.
Oh, I like that place. Okay, so what did you find?
Well, hold
we-
on.
yeah,
so
we
now,
know why.
Melissa, what did you find at your garage sale?
Well, okay, so interesting. I didn't know that. Well, we went to an estate sale,
that counts.
Okay.
No, I like estate sales. Those count.
but we walked.
Sundays are best
I
because
had
it's
my
usually
kids, and we walked in, and there was a sign that said "No children /niños," and my kids were like, "But we're so good," and why,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm like, hands behind your back, and so I walked in and got in a fight with the lady, of course.
About your kids?
Yeah, I said, let them walk around. If they break it, I'll buy it. Like that's a bonus for you, right? No, they had to sit there. Of course, one of mine didn't listen. He snuck off and whatever. So anyway, as I was walking around with one kid on a hip,
How funny.
watch and see what I found.
Ooh, I like this place.
A lot of picture frames.
Oh, that clock.
There it is.
And look at
No.
that.
How about that? Yep. Couldn't believe it.
That frame is only 50 cents. That's crazy.
I know. And the picture, yeah, it was
$300.
signed.
Is it?
Signed,
Yeah, so I
autographed?
brought it in.
Yes.
And
All right,
here it
looky
is.
there.
How about
Look at that.
Jagger.
So they're selling all their change of heart
Yeah.
paraphernalia,
Taken
huh?
just
There it
last
is. Look.
week.
There he is.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Very nice.
So I said, how can I not leave with that?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, come
Was
on.
there a Bob Barker above ground pool you could have gotten for $3?
Well, now, how much did you pay for that?
That was $2.99.
$2.99.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You see, here's the problem. See, you guys don't know how to negotiate.
Yeah, I negotiated for mine.
All right.
This lady was yelling at me about my kid. I had
Nah.
to get in and get out.
You stomp her living guts out and say, "Hey, I'm paying for this Chris Jagger photo. I'll pay 50 cents for it," and just see what they say. They can only, say, "Oh, I'll knock a buck off or something."
Yeah,
They
well,
do that.
we were all pretty excited. The kids couldn't even believe it. They're like, "Oh my gosh!"
All right, baby boy Dean, what did you get?
Do we have a picture of it, Jedi, that we can bring up? There you go.
All right.
It is a Starbucks bag filled with empty Eclipse bubblegum containers. And it's explained to me, the good thing about these is they're really convenient. I actually have one in my car now that I keep change in.
Instead of a garage sale, you just found that on the side of the road, right?
No, I went to a garage sale.
Did you
For
really?
real, that's for real.
Why would you?
Why would someone sell a bunch
I think that you're collecting those at home. I mean, that's what I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, that's kind of your thing.
That would be my collection?
Yeah.
Eclipse bubble gum? Why not?
Not menorahs.
No. So it explained to me that they keep Cheerios in them for kids and grapes and nuts. I can give it to a kid as they're leaving and going, hey, take this. But I put one in my car and I keep my spare change in it now.
Look at you.
Look at
There you go.
You're very resourceful.
Very good.
Yeah. So
Organized.
I love it.
And it was 50 cents. That's what they wanted was 50 cents. And they explained to me, she explained how the gum packet, like it costs $4 per gum. Like when they buy, that's how much it is.
Well, you know what I would have
You
done?
could have just seen the interaction of this woman explaining to you, this is how much it was.
Well, I said 50 cents for a bunch of pieces of plastic.
For
That seems kind of
trash.
high for me.
No, it's trash.
It is trash.
Yeah, right. That's
She
what
said,
I would have done.
no,
Just
very
take it,
convenient.
take it out to your recycling, man.
You're lucky you both didn't get one with a tangerine this morning because that's what I was told would
Thank
be a good
you.
gift. Would be to hand those out.
Right.
So
Oh, by
I
the way-
said, well, 50 cents. I said, that's kind of high. I'm really not interested. And she goes, well, what'd you pay? I said, 35 cents. She goes, okay, but you can't have the Starbucks bag. I'm like,
My
all right.
God.
So I gave her the 35 cents and I started putting them in my shirt like this. And she's like, no, never mind. And then she put them in the bag. She goes, that's fine. So I stomped off. So there you go.
Yeah.
Got 20 of them for 35 cents. And I got a Starbucks bag to boot.
How did you not keep walking around that garage sale? I would have stuck around to see what else trash she could have given me. But that's just me. All right.
I
So
say I won. All right. What have you got?
Empty Kleenex boxes.
I was in a cul-de-sac hitting garage sales, and I here's my thing: you got to start early in garage sales, like 7 a.m. So I'm up at 6, getting prepped, getting ready, getting
Stretching
my change.
out.
There you go. And so I went into a cul-de-sac, very nice older couple in there, and they had this item that I didn't even know how lucky I was to get this item for 50 cents, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I have it wrapped up. No one has seen this, by the way. I have it wrapped up very nicely in my own creation.
That's amazing.
It's not a menorah, but it is lit. And I got this for 50 cents, too. But I didn't negotiate.
I kind of I'll give you a pass on if it's a menorah or not, even though it doesn't qualify.
It's not 4 and 4 on each side, but it's lit.
No, but it counts. And I can't believe that 50 cents and it's lit. What's going on with the
Well, you
top
know,
one?
I don't know what's going on with the top one, but I will say that, yeah, look at us. Festive, 50
Yeah.
cents.
Jenna,
Not
do
bad.
we have the most decorated show of all on-air media?
No.
No, we're actually not.
No, we have one that's a lot more.
Well, that's probably because we're micromanaged by our executive producer, but
Right.
that's beside the point. But that's what I got for 50 cents, among other fantastic treasures. But I was very happy because I cooked at Melissa's house on Tuesday and found out she collected menorahs. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna win because this was something that I didn't even realize. But,
I mean, I would love to put that in our window this evening.
yeah, but the
Well-
problem is the center candle's out.
Oh, man.
Very upset.
Why don't you get a new one and be a hero? So, why don't we?
Right.
So we're
This
going to
is
let
so
Jagger
exciting.
decide who the
Yeah,
winner
I think
is?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
I doubt he's watching, but all right.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm positive he's not.
Well, hey, speaking of watching, something major is happening today. Started probably at midnight last night, which was the release of Star Wars. And Dean, you had asked Jansen when he was going to see it. When are you going to see it?
I can't see it till Sunday, if then.
Why?
Because my son, this is the school that he goes to. They're doing the musical of Legally Blonde, which is awesome. But opening night on Star Wars night, what you
You go during the day.
I want to see
well,
that
he even
show.
said, my son even said, he goes, yeah, no one's going to be there, Dad. Everyone's going to go see the movie. I was like, even the other parents, he goes, yeah, some of the parents aren't even going. So I have to go
Perfect.
see it on opening night, and then it's going to be too late tonight to go to the movie, and then he has a matinee tomorrow. Like when my kids are in shows, I go see every show. So,
You're awesome.
and then Saturday night, we don't want to go Saturday night because it's probably already sold out everywhere. So, and then he has a matinee on Sunday, so we'll probably go Sunday night.
And now Jansen is Jedi Jansen. So obviously, Jansen, I actually thought you would have been up at midnight
No,
waiting in line, camping out, and all that. So where are you going to go see it?
We're probably gonna go to Ennis and go to the drive-in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's a double feature. So you got Star Wars and then followed by Thor.
Oh,
New
right.
Thor movie.
Yeah.
Hey, and further down the road in Kaufman, they got the Linda K drive-in. So, you can have some fun there. That's the triple X rated drive-in.
Oh
just so you
boy.
know.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a guy in Streetman, Texas with a head injury. He does puppets. So let me ask you this. What is your favorite Star Wars movie of all that have been released so far? Because everyone's saying that this is the best Star Wars movie, bar none.
You mean like of the original?
Of
including-
all 7 that have been out there, I'm going to count the prequels and everything.
The one with Jar Jar.
I mean, I guess maybe A New Hope would be my
The
favorite.
original
Oh,
one we all
yeah,
originally
just
saw.
I think it's a hands down.
classic.
It has to be Empire. Empire is the best. There's no other one that beats Empire. I don't care who you
They
are.
say this is better.
But of the new ones, I like the Rogue One.
Rogue One is awesome.
Was better than the,
I thought it was
Star Wars
horribly
set.
directed.
You thought it was better than Force
Been-
Awakens?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Force Awakens.
I did too.
Me too.
See, I'm not a big fan of the reboot. So I only because I know everything that's been lost, and so I'm a little bitter by it.
Mm.
So
Well, let's
Yeah.
see what Julie
Yeah, what
has
does
to
Julie
say.
have to
This is
say?
Julie's Movie Minute on the Oddcast podcast.
Number 5 is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. It stars Frances McDormand as a grieving mother who lashes out at the police who can't find her daughter's killer. It's darkly funny and filled with unexpected twists. The best part of 3 Billboards, though, is watching Frances McDormand tear through the town, cussing out and eagle punching everyone in her path. It's actually kind of therapeutic. Number 4 is The Shape of Water. It's the tale of a woman who falls in love with a monster, but it says even more about our longing and eternal search for acceptance. The Shape of Water is gorgeously filmed, expertly acted, and it was just nominated for 7 Golden Globes. Number 3 is Coco, the latest from Disney Pixar. It's about a boy who has to travel to the land of the dead to find his way home, but it's elevated by music from Oscar-winning songwriters Robert and Kristen Anderson Lopez. Yes, that's the same people who made you cry with all of the songs in Frozen. Number 2 is The Disaster Artist, because seriously, you will laugh like the whole way through it. And number 1 is Star Wars, The Last Jedi, because everyone's going to be talking about it. You might as well go ahead and see it.
There it is.
Oh, now I wanted to hear her review of it. It's like the phone rings during sex
Okay.
because the person invariably has to answer it, and it's like, no, wait, no, I got to get the phone. That's how I felt just now.
Hold on, back up. So when the phone rings during sex, you get the phone?
I don't.
So you just said the person. So really you mean your wife?
No, I don't mean my wife. I mean like in past relationships.
Oh,
I've
so
had-
this is like a friend of yours this happened to?
A person that I was having sex with.
Okay.
They stopped to answer the phone.
They stopped to answer the phone.
You sure they weren't trying to call 911?
I'm like, fight through it. You know, I'm like, come on, just fight through this. I'm almost there. But to me, that's how I felt just now. See?
Okay, well, that's just Julie's top 5.
I know, but
She has an entire movie minute segment
Yeah.
that can kind of go through all of it. So that's just a little taste.
just go
of
to
it.
juliesasso.com and that's where you'll find all that.
Yes.
But she did get a chance to obviously review the movie and all
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, we're very, very excited about it. I'm going to go see it
When?
as soon as I leave here.
Today?
I'm going to go to, somewhere. I don't know.
You should keep that necklace on. See what happens in the movies.
You like that?
Very festive.
Okay.
All right. So,
All right, I have a question for you.
go ahead.
Since you're such a big chef, cook
Yeah.
person,
Okay.
when you make a sandwich, how do you slice the bread?
Okay. First of all, why are you slicing the bread? Do you slice your hamburgers?
I'm not an animal.
No, wait. Do you slice your hamburgers
Yes.
in half?
Yeah.
For your-
quarters.
For yourself or
Quarters.
for you slice them in quarters.
For me, quarters if I eat a hamburger.
Are you serious?
100%. Is that weird?
Okay, yes.
Why?
Are you royalty? Why would you do that?
I just am not, I don't want to
Hold
first
on.
of all, it's like a big smile. There's schmutz and
Yeah.
shit everywhere. I want a little bite. I won't even like bite into it. I'll probably tear it and eat it.
Well,
Have you always been that way?
Why are you looking at me with
Because
disgust?
I've
nobody-
never heard anyone do that
me
before.
either.
I don't, what do you mean?
You just
If-
pick it up and eat it. It's what
No.
Burgers are made for. I'm the burger guy.
That's so gross.
No. Have you ever eaten? Well, let me rephrase this. When you go do you go eat like fast food hamburgers?
What, like,
No, honest answer.
after the show,
Sure.
let Mondo
No,
and
no,
I
no, no.
take you somewhere. Go to In-N-Out.
I don't like that place.
Why not? You just said you don't even hesitated.
I
and
went
wavered.
once. And
Did you get it animal style?
we're working on this first of all, oh my gosh, we're working on this in therapy that if you don't like it, it doesn't have to be black or white. You can always try it again. So
Then let us take you, and we'll show you how to go to
I like
In-N-Out.
Liberty Burger.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's good. They have one with a fried egg on it that's brilliant. It's just
I like
absolute-
Hop Dottie,
Hop Dottie's good burger. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No,
Maple and
no.
Motor.
See, I want to take you to like a McDonald's. I want to just
No.
get you dirty.
Oh.
I want to be your first.
Yeah,
I
but-
like a
Dirty
little. I
hamburger
like
guy.
a little
Well-
kids meal at McDonald's, like the little cheeseburger. It's so cute. I can eat that one. I don't have to cut it.
Okay, let's just use Jack's place at Maple and Motor. So Jack serves a really good hamburger, but you're telling me that if you go to a place, you quarter your hamburger because
I probably won't eat a hamburger out. Okay, now we don't have to get into it. It's really boring. No one cares.
no, this
No,
is great.
People need to understand who
Who
they're
you
listening
are.
to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And what's going
or
on.
watching.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm not really into like shoving food in my face in front of anyone. And
Me and Dean are like, this is foreign to us.
yeah, so I kind of like either
Okay.
fork and knife it or I can like pick off a piece and eat it. I just think that I'm weird about like food in my teeth and
That explains.
What are you going to do when the apocalypse happens and we're all like dining on Jansen? Are you going to be carving meat tenderly from his calf? Or are you just going to
Yes. He's
face
so-
in?
Well, I mean, like, just go
And
for
Melissa,
it. Yeah.
that actually explains a lot because at your house, when I cooked for you, you
Uh-huh.
didn't touch anything that I made.
It's not true. I had a carrot.
No, you didn't try any latkes.
I did.
Not in front of me, you didn't.
I did that night, and then
That
I did
night.
taste a matzo ball.
Okay.
So that's
Not in
true.
front of me, you didn't.
I didn't.
No.
So I'm kind of.
So
weird.
let me ask you. Hold on,
Oh my
hold on.
God.
So
This is
is
fantastic.
It's not.
eating-
I don't want. I'm super uncomfortable.
Of course. So
Even
is to
better.
you, is eating an intimate act in front of somebody?
Is what?
Eating.
Eating, is that like an intimate thing to you? Is like for you to be watched eating would be as uncomfortable as for you to be watched undressing?
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
What does
I mean,
that say about
I don't
you?
know if I see that. I
I
don't
don't know
know.
about undressing.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, because I'm weird about being naked too. But I think that no. But
Really? I never would have guessed that.
I mean, with my husband, I mean, like we went to dinner last Saturday night, and no problem. I
Right.
mean,
Now,
I ate
hold on a
all the
minute,
time.
though. Because part of this,
Let's get back to the topic.
We're going
so
to-
how do we
No.
cut the?
we will.
When you-
We will. No,
We
no,
will.
no.
We'll get
We
to that in a
will.
second.
We will.
Oh
We
my
will.
God.
The spotlight's on you right now.
I
'cause
don't like it.
I know. We're going to figure this out, though. Because I made an egg salad, and you had mentioned this is
I don't eat
yeah,
anything
this is
bad.
before the show that she had like some boiled eggs. So I was like, well, hey, do you mind if I make an egg salad? She's like, no, of course not. So I made an egg salad. Now her husband, who likes comfort type food, loved it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't suspect anybody like you to eat that. Now, just so you know, Dean was a vegetarian for a long, long time.
I was.
Dean told me the moment that I switch over, I want to go with you to like a burger joint. So we went to a place up in McKinney.
A Sonic.
No, it wasn't Sonic.
That's where you took me the first time.
No,
wasn't
to get the number 2. That's right.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, but there was another place that I took him to up in McKinney, a burger joint,
Okay.
and hands down, this is it's a sloppy burger. You're gonna have grease running down your arms
So
and all that.
to me, that's so gross.
No, but it's you think about the aesthetic when you eat.
First of all, you're gonna have full blown diarrhea. with
No,
all that
you're
grease.
not.
No, you're
You
not.
are. Yes, it's like a colonoscopy prep. You're gonna have it like flushes right through you.
No, it doesn't.
The grease, like, what are you supposed to do? Go out for
No,
the rest of the
no,
day
no.
and have
People-
like grease all over you?
No.
I got upset this morning when a drop of coffee got on my pants.
People. First of all, why do you even care what people think about you? Who cares?
I care about myself. I don't want to be like that person.
Judged.
No, myself. I don't want to smell like a grease, and I
You're
don't
not.
want to have like.
And besides, hamburger grease is very attractive to me. it's like our pheromone.
Why the look? I know.
Well,
Okay.
because so back to the topic of how do we cut our sandwich?
Do you fold your toilet paper when you wipe your ass?
yes.
I didn't think of it like that.
What else do you want to know?
Wow.
I mean, how do you do your toilet paper? Like a big, like.
Yeah.
And
I
like
fold
what,
a
you
little
just-
bit, but I see you doing origami. It's like a little unicorn. It's like,
told
oh, we're
you,
going
I-
in the Happy Valley.
I fold that it is a Happy Valley, and I fold my underwear. We talked about this. I fold. I mean, is that
For those that
Yeah,
didn't
but-
see the episode, yes.
Jagger does not?
If you were in a hamburger joint and you started quartering your burger, I mean, you would
I
be
don't
just
do
like,
it like I'm a princess. I just do it because I think that.
oh, I'm sure you do it like a Viking.
But I do it so it makes sense. It actually does make sense.
Well, no.
How do you
but
eat a meatball? How do you eat a piece of chicken?
With my mouth.
Okay, piece of chicken. Do you?
Like, wait, now what is a piece of chicken? You talking about fried chicken? You talking about?
Fried chicken? I'll go all in.
Okay.
I told y'all last time. I love fried chicken.
See,
I'm like
that doesn't make any sense because fried chicken it
I
has
use my hands.
great. That's how you should eat your hamburger.
No, fried chicken though. I'm in there and I'm like licking them, and I love fried chicken. It's weird. I'm telling y'all, I'm not normal.
Okay.
There's
Were you
something wrong.
molested by Ronald McDonald? I don't understand any of
Hey,
this.
wait a minute. Now, Melissa, just so you know, now and for those of you watching, I have a place in the Metroplex.
Here we go.
That it's I call it the process. They have chicken wings that are probably the best chicken wings in the Metroplex, and they have a burger that is kick ass, and it is kick ass. But I'm inviting you to come to this place.
Okay.
And we'll do the process. Now,
see, here's the deal. The other thing is, like, I don't even like a lot of stuff on my hamburger. I'm just
order it how you like. Look,
yeah.
I don't eat
What do you mean
onions and pickles.
stuff?
All that,
Pickles and lettuce and tomatoes and
Can I tell you how I
and
order
then
my
like all these sauces and
this is
like,
my last show.
No. This is how I order my hamburger.
I'm getting a stomach ache. Like really? It's
No.
making me
I'll go.
nauseous.
I'll take the number 2, no onions, no pickles, mayonnaise and mustard. No matter where I go. If a double, mayonnaise and mustard, no onions, no pickles. I'll eat the lettuce and tomato.
I'm
But
really like it's like right here.
really?
Yeah, it grosses me out for some reason. I don't know what I don't. It's
How
for
do
me.
you eat a bagel?
Okay, so I take out the
Oh
inside.
my God! Do you really? Do you really?
Yeah. What?
I'm choking. Then you cannot ask us about how we would cut a sandwich. 'Cause-
I dig out the middle of the bagel.
There's already a hole in it.
No, not that
no,
hole.
when the bagel's
Like,
cut in half, she
yeah,
scoops
I
out
scoop
the bread in the middle.
A little bit, and then Locks is
Moses is crying upon you, child.
like, no, we are celebrating 8 glorious nights of Hanukkah. So I definitely, it's weird. We don't have food issues at home. We're all good. But how do you cut your grilled cheese? Can we get back to the topic?
I don't cut my grilled cheese.
Okay, so you just go full
but
mouth.
if I did, yes, I do.
I quarter it and then I dig out the.
The cheese. No, but if I was to cut my grilled cheese, I would cut it on the diagonal.
Yeah, I would too. I do
too,
too. When I make it for my kids, I cut it
Okay,
on
what
diagonal.
about the crust?
Look,
Not for you, but for your kids growing up. Did you make them eat the crust, or were you one of those like?
You know, it depends. On certain sandwiches, they wouldn't eat the crust, and on others,
Yeah.
they liked it with the crust. So
My first 2, I was a total cut off the crust bomb. Third kid, totally eats the crust. I don't have time to cut that crust off.
well, okay, and I okay.
Anyway,
everyone,
Real
wait,
quick,
Okay,
I just
do you
wanted
eat
to.
the heel? You know, in a loaf of bread.
Yes, I love it.
Do you eat both heel? Like I say, both heels towards the end, and then I make a sandwich with just
Can-
those two.
can
no,
y'all
that
give-
doesn't. I don't eat that.
Can y'all give me an indulgence?
Why not? Why?
I don't know. You're not supposed to.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are. It's
then
food.
why is
I
it
don't
fair?
know. I
In
don't-
your world, cereal should have a dry crusted layer of Cheerios that you lift out and then pour the fresh and then put that back on top.
in my world,
Right.
As you quarter
All right,
your hamburgers.
Give me this indulgence.
I quarter my Cheerios.
Jagger and I, he said that Patrick can make a really kick-ass grilled cheese sandwich, okay?
Okay.
And we were wanting to have a grilled cheese throwdown, but I'm going to tell you how I do my grilled cheese real quick. I put butter in the pan and melt it.
Okay.
Then I get the bread and put it on there. Then I put the cheese on there,
Got
whichever
it.
cheese I
Yep.
use. But what happens is on that crust, it gets this really crunchy deliciousness with the butter, and then you
He's-
flip it. I know
he's falling asleep.
but
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's the best damn grilled cheese you ever had.
I make a grilled cheese like that.
How do you make your grilled cheese?
Oh my God, you guys, really? So on Twitter, there was a debate about how people are cutting.
No,
Don't deflate.
no, no.
Don't deflect.
We're not
Answer,
going to
how
let
do
you.
you make-
we're not letting you go. You got
Because
to tell us.
I take bread and then I put spreadable sour or cream cheese on it, and then 2 slices of American cheese, and then the other one on top, and then I mash it all down.
You put cream cheese on there?
Spread. You fool.
Hey,
yes.
no. I'm with you because cream
It's
cheese
so
and
good.
cream cheese and Velveeta
Oh my
will
god.
make your Colean sing song.
Yes.
Come on, sucker.
No, I just use American cheese and white bread and little flippage, and we're good.
You don't mash it down. I learned that from you.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
if
learned
I'm
that
in a
because
rush,
it
I'll just.
sears. No, it sears all the flavor into
No.
the bread.
Oh, it's so fantastic.
No,
And
I
then
don't even have any spices or anything at my house. He
no,
saw.
because when you
yeah.
bite into that grilled cheese and the cheese is like pulling away, but
Oh.
even best is cream cheese and Velveeta.
Yeah, because when you bite into it and then the cream cheese kind of
I'm so
gushes
grossed
out
out.
like toothpaste.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
No, let me tell you something about Rotel. I can eat Rotel with it all day long. Okay, we need to move
Is
on.
this your yard boy?
No. I like this. But now we have pictures of this debate,
Okay,
right?
please.
For
Moving
a grilled cheese, right? So there's
Yeah,
one.
I'm one.
Who did that? Who did the toast like that?
Who do
Amateur
you
hour.
think?
I don't know why, but it seems like, when you have it like in number 1 and then you bite on that corner, it's just there's that little, it tastes better somehow.
I think so too. Like a turkey sandwich cut like at the diagonal.
Well, let me tell you why one is best. Because if you have gravy with anything, the corners really reach in there to get all the gravy out of the bowl since it's concave. So just so you know.
Yeah, or if you're egg yolk and then you wipe it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I like that. I do like that. Okay, so they're saying.
Oh, do you?
I do. Diagonal cut is the best,
You have some fluidy foods in your life?
and then the horizontal cut, and then the center one is just eh.
Yeah, I would leave a restaurant if they brought the toast out like that.
Oh, I wouldn't, but I'd fight through it. But I'm like, hey, you know what? Cut it diagonal.
And I mean, I'm done. And they're like, well, would you like one of our burgers? We quarter them.
Oh my. Okay, speaking of food, do we want to show everyone what you did at my house?
Oh yeah, but
Can
hold
we?
on. We will.
Oh, my
we will in a
God.
second.
All
Oh,
right.
we got plenty of show.
Oh, my
We got
God.
plenty of
Okay.
show. If you go out to a hamburger joint,
Yeah.
Melissa, you said like Liberty Burger. Would you go to a hole in the wall?
Oh yeah,
You would.
I love. I prefer a hole in the wall for a restaurant. There's a
no,
great,
no, no, no.
There's a great place here locally in Snyder Plaza. I can't think of the name of it. It's a Middle Eastern type of food, and it's so good. It's this like little. I don't want to say dumpy place, but it kind of is. And
Not in Snyder Plaza.
I
so.
swear to you, it's so good. Yeah,
You
hummus.
sure you weren't a hostage for a while?
What?
Would you eat? Okay. Would you
You like
eat?
Fadis?
I do like Fadis, but I
sorry.
feel like it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like not into a buffet.
I don't even know you anymore.
I know.
Let's just kind of let.
What was
that
your
sit.
question?
Buffet gives me anxiety.
Why?
Why?
It just does.
Because of the choices.
I just think it's weird that there's so many choices.
You've never been to Golden Corral?
I have been to Golden Corral.
Can I tell you? Jagger and I, when we took our CHL class, it was at a Golden Corral, and you got a free lunch
That's a
along with your.
surprise.
No, you got a free lunch along with your handgun license. So we go there. Now I had always
Okay,
been,
what did he eat?
no, he ate. No, I can't remember everything that he ate, but they had fried chicken, and I'm going to tell you, Golden Corral's fried chicken, it's kick ass. It is no bullshit.
I
I'm
just think
telling
like in
you.
a buffet, the food's been out for a while, and then people are like picking through, and they're like, I don't know, I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Not at Fadis. They serve you. You're not choosing.
Oh, you're right. They do that there. Yeah, I get like a kebab.
But at Golden Corral, though, they have tongs. I
Quarter.
never see anybody reach in with their hands to grab stuff.
But you see, you're not always looking. There's a kid. There's like I told you guys, I won't even go to the yogurt shop. I can't deal with like the people that are getting the samples because they like lick that sample and they put that cup back up and they lick
Yeah,
it
that's
again.
gross.
It's
Can
so
I
gross.
can I ask you a personal question? You don't have to answer it.
Really? Because we've already asked me how I
No,
wipe
no,
my
no.
ass.
You don't have to answer it. No, this is even more personal than that. So what does your therapist say about? Have you talked to her about? Is it a
It's more
phobia?
about what?
Like-
Well, the therapist is. The conversation we were having before was about restaurants. If you like something or don't, what's happening is in my children, everything's black and white, and it shouldn't be. So what they're hearing is, "I'll never go there again. This happened," and it should be. There was this happen. I should give it another shot because what's happening is it's turning into this.
Well,
black
I
and
have a
white world.
question.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
not really like
when I
my.
think therapist, I think daddy issues. You're trying to figure out how do you make it through Luby's. Like, what are you talking about to your therapist?
Oh my gosh! At Luby's one time, my mom found a fake nail,
It happens.
But we
You
went
just
back.
fight through it.
and I found a
They'll comp your meal.
Band-Aid at a spinach artichoke dip somewhere.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the deviled eggs at Luby's the best on the planet.
I do like a cafeteria,
I do too.
but they're serving you.
And
I don't like, but see, the difference is it's that whole thing when you can serve yourself. I can't control, like, it's like a potluck. If we were to all bring food here, you guys would have no problem eating it.
Right.
I wouldn't, but I know there are certain people at potlucks. Jagger is a good example.
Yeah,
He doesn't like eating other people's food
I don't either.
because he doesn't know if they have pets or whatever. Is there dog hair? If you got to get over that.
what if they
because
just went to
people
the
are-
bathroom, they didn't wash their hands, and then they're like touching things, then you're eating it. It's so
But
gross.
That's
to
what
me,
happens at a restaurant, though. If you go into a restaurant thinking that this is all hygienic and everyone's back there and no one's ever sneezed and no one's ever had loose hairs and no one's ever scratched their ass as they're flipping your burgers, you're delusional.
you're under the impression that even in fine dining, you're going to find a place that those people aren't scratching their balls, doing something that are unseemly and unsavory. They bring food out to you because it is a fine dining establishment. That shit happens everywhere.
Totally.
Doesn't matter.
When
Oh,
they
I
go,
mean, no, germs-
number 4, you're up. 4, the spit. You have spit on your
Right.
food.
It's like the movie Outbreak. You know, you see that little piece of spit fly out.
Right.
Yeah.
No, germs don't discriminate. I got it, but I'm not into.
Neither does cancer.
Go
ahead.
That was number 1.
35 minutes in.
Good.
Go ahead.
Perfect. 36. So yeah, I don't even like fine dining. Honestly, I just like normal stuff.
But here's the other thing, though,
oh
which
my
I think is a conundrum
I'm
for
gonna
you.
can I quarter my Hanukkah gelt right now?
Yes. Here's the other thing that I think is a funny conundrum. So, yes, we cooked it at Melissa's house this weekend, and it was brilliant. Or, I'm sorry, it was on Tuesday.
Same.
And we were doing the Hanukkah edition. Tuesday was the first day of Hanukkah.
Right.
And I went through her cupboard. I went through her spice. There was nothing there. And I told Melissa, look, can I take you to like the dollar store to shop for spices and stuff? Because it was very, very much needed in your
But
place.
needed in your world. In my world, like we cook very it's just-
Seldom.
right.
Right. So that kind of goes back to people, if you order out or whatever, there are still other people handling your food.
I know.
You have to so that's the part that I don't understand, because if you eat out, let's just say 5 times a week.
I don't eat it's like turkey or whatever at home. And I got it. I totally get your point. But I don't know.
This is called Rip Melissa segment.
I
We're
know.
trying to
Why are
toughen
we
you
all
up.
Well,
over-
we're trying to find out more about you, and it's very
Yeah.
upsetting, but we got to go through it. You know, someone slaughtered that cow,
Yeah. Look,
and at one point they went like this.
right.
So you have no problem with any of it.
I have a problem with it, but I don't dwell on it. I mean, I just every once in a while I'll be like, yeah,
No.
but and every once in a while you'll find a hair in something, and it just crashes that reality that you've been living in, that fantasy. But I don't think past, like I'll cut that part with the hair out, and then I'll still eat the rest.
Me
of it.
too.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to say the same thing, that I found something
my
recently
God.
that it was a hair. But see, here's the thing. I think an obsessive person will go, this hair came from a human, whereas it could have been a part of the fruit, which is funny because I don't really eat anything healthy. So, but it could have been part of the food that I'm eating. So I just push it off to the side or get my
Oh my
napkin,
God,
take
I
it off,
just gagged.
and I
No
get
joke.
after it.
That's
I know.
so gross.
No, and I get after it, because what are we eating? What are we consuming? These are things
Okay,
that.
can we move on from food?
No, I'm starving
Why?
now. I'm hungry. Dean, are you hungry? Let's go to
starving.
Goldfront.
Okay, let's
All right,
let's watch this.
So first night of Hanukkah was Tuesday night. And speaking of food, here's the holiday edition of us making matzo ball soup and latkes.
I'm offended.
All right, so I actually had Melissa. We just took our audio down. So we're doing latkes right now. We had a frozen package of Ore-Ida hash browns. And so it's 4 eggs and 4 tablespoons of flour. And I was like, look, Melissa's actually able to do this. I'm a big fan of spatulas because it really gets everything out of the plate. And Riza Manischewitz matzo ball meal, that was for our matzo balls. So mix it up with your hand. I've got gloves on, as you can notice. Do let the hash browns come to room temperature, because that shit's cold, just so you know. And we had the oven. Now, I didn't pan fry the latkes. I put them in the oven, but I put oil in the pan. So Melissa's putting in, let's see, that's about 3/4 of a cup of oil. But you want it to coat. You'll see why. Rather than pan fry it, you can do multiple latkes all at once at the same time. And what I do is I form the latkes against the side of the bowl and then flatten them in the pan, okay? You want the consistency you're looking for, something that holds together. So you want to add egg and flour until it holds together pretty good. Then you put them in there, and you see how I'm flattening them out. Go ahead, Dean.
Well, Melissa, I have a question. Since you cook so little, do your kids just wonder if the oven is a dresser that gets warm?
Yes.
I mean, what do they think?
No, there's toys and stuff in there sometimes.
Yeah.
This is what the
Matzo ball.
matzo balls look like matzo balls. The matzo meal, this is what it looks like when it comes out of the fridge. Been in there for 15 minutes. So traditionalists, what they do is they either put water on their hands. First of all, the best trick for that is not to use water, use oil. And it's rim to rim. So essentially what that means is when you're rolling it, you're going around the rim of your hand to make a really nice ball. You don't want big ones, because in the boiling water, they're gonna expand. We're gonna do something different.
Here we go.
The big thing about matzo balls is you want them to be airy, okay? So I'm gonna kind of do like drop biscuits. A drop biscuit, you put it on a spoon, drop it on your sheet pan, put it in the oven, bake it.
Oy.
Same concept, but without really touching it. We
I
should
told
have
him.
really nice, very fluffy,
Well,
fantastic.
The reason why is because they're called torpedoes. If you do them too tight, then they'll stay at the bottom. Watch what happens when they go in the boiling water. You want to see them float, okay? And that's a good matzo ball. So like right there, you see how they're floating immediately? Here's the problem. And by the way, also, there are people who put their matzo balls in the stock. You see the stock right behind it? It's celery, carrots, and a little bit of thyme in the stock, and we strained it out. But
Is that kosher?
yeah.
Is it, Melissa? No, it's not.
What's kosher?
Oh, I mean, that's a whole nother discussion. That's a different topic.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to yeah.
Well, we use kosher salt and all that. Other
We
stuff.
did use kosher salt.
Thank you. And we use Manischewitz mix for the matzo balls. So yeah, in hindsight, I should have rolled them in my hands, but I ran out of gloves, so that's why I used that.
Not true.
No, it's
You
true.
wanted
Come
to
on.
be an expert, and if you had rolled
All right,
them,
so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually
There we
take
go.
a couple, probably just one matzo ball, and then
Or
we're
serving.
gonna strain the broth. Because we have celery and carrots and other goodies in the broth. So we're gonna strain the matzo ball out of its water. All right. And see, if you put the matzah in the soup, it would turn murky like this, which is something obviously we don't want. So
Look how big
here's
they got.
number one. We're just gonna do that. Then we're gonna get a ladle or two of our soup. Stir it
Oi,
up.
oi, oi.
Mashugana.
What am I sugar?
I'm in my sugar now.
And we
We're
just
sure
want
gonna-
clear broth.
But look at that.
We don't
Clear
want
broth in the soup.
anything else in there, mucking it up. You can, if you wanted to, have the carrots and the celery. But this is just kind of filtering that out. Okay, so there's that.
Good job, Gentile.
You don't have to, big boy. Are you
And
nervous?
that's Melissa's kids.
These are my kids.
Very nervous.
I don't blame you.
Well, those
He was
handsome
scared
young
of the
men.
knife.
My middle name is Big Knife. Yeah. They're hot. I just pulled them out.
Your gratuitous hug.
Yeah, so
And then-
that first bite is always.
She
having
forced them to do that.
That latke. So I've got to do another one, just because they're that good.
Man, the
I like
edges
to
were
get the
crispy.
nice crispy edges. And again, if you want to finish it on the stovetop to get the whole thing crispy, that's up to you. But man, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is good. Applesauce. If you're down for applesauce or sour cream, I don't care. I can eat these all day long with my feet sticking up in the air, scratching my toes, having my dogs lick other stuff. It's all good, son. So let's try it out again. Oh, great. All
Jan-
right. Happy Hanukkah.
Jansen at a certain point had to stop
Happy
filming because
Hanukkah. Happy
he was like, I've never seen
Hanukkah.
somebody enjoy food so much as Mondo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now
Happy
get out.
Hanukkah. First night of Hanukkah.
Melissa was sick too, by the way.
I was sick,
Yeah.
and that was the first time I've ever worn that apron. We have my daughter and
Oh,
I
I
have
know.
matching aprons.
That was crazy.
Mondo was cute. He wore his apron too, or a
I
little
did.
skirt I put on him.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
But-
lovely.
So there we
There you
go.
go.
This is the
Okay.
Oive edition of Monterey the Metroplex. Now, honor bright now. Did they really eat the food, or are you goofing on me?
100%. Loved
Really?
It. Yep. Loved it. And my husband couldn't believe. He's like, oh my gosh. And there's like an egg salad thing in the fridge and all these things. And he was thrilled. That does not happen. with
Tell
me.
Bart I'll be more than happy to come back and cook for him.
He'll take you up on it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we played a game called the Candy Cane Game. Melissa, did you find this game?
I found this game and then I put it out there on our page yesterday or the day before. And I said, place your bets.
Yeah.
Someone, of course, was like, Mondo's going to win. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I found
Thank you, Adam.
so I found this game. And basically, I don't have a candy cane here with me, but anyway, the long part goes in your mouth. And then with the hook, you hook other candy canes that are in a pile and place them in a bowl.
Mhm.
And we had a time limit. We had 30 seconds ish.
Yes.
And let's
Here
see
we
what
go.
happened. Here we go.
This is the result. And I just say that in that 30 seconds, Dean was so gentle and
Yeah. Okay. So I wish we had sound effects because, okay, first of all, I want to show one thing. Can we pull up one picture?
What?
I want to see one thing.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, Jansen's going to pull it up. But the sound effects that went along with it, because who was moaning? Someone was moaning while they were doing this. Was it Jansen?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for being so brave. But Jansen was moaning. You were like, "Roar." You were in there. And Dean was like this, like, he was so delicate.
Caressing,
It, like,
comforting.
I think it's just such an interest. It was interesting to watch, and you won. Slow and steady wins the race.
Thank you.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
No.
Purple.
Fast and hard, and all of a sudden you're done. Huh? Fantastic.
But see, but you didn't get to the final prize.
Aha.
Aha.
I wasn't in
like all the innuendo.
I wasn't in it for the prize. I was in it for me.
Let's talk about this. What is on Mondo's shirt?
That there is called schmug.
In your world, you call it schmug?
Schmugma.
What do you think other people call
Towards
it?
the bottom of your shirt.
Right.
It's-
It looks like it's been spewed. What's the word?
Oh, splunk.
Huge.
Spewed.
Spooged.
Spooged.
Is the correct vernacular for that. No, that
Yes, in your Hustler dictionary.
that's either leftover flour, because I made biscuits that morning,
Is that what you're calling it?
or it was leftover paint.
Or gravy.
That doesn't come
It's
up.
leftover gravy.
Gravy, nah. Man milk.
Okay. Well, yeah, interesting, right?
Oh, I know who the executive producer must have mentioned that.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's the only one that would.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're going to have Jagger on here in a few minutes.
We are going to. In
Yeah.
the meantime, we have a picture, right, Jansen, of the LL Bean catalog, uncensored something.
Yeah, so
Let's pull that up while we're waiting for Chris Jagger.
There's some uncensored pictures, unnecessary censorship.
Well, we have this picture, and then we also have the songs.
Okay, we can do both. All right, so here's what's going on, right? What's the deal, people?
That there's a fire outside. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yep, look at that.
It's
they look so happy.
it's jingle,
Don't they look happy?
jingle balls.
Do you want to hear the song?
Yes.
Okay.
Where you can see somebody waits for you. Once for me. Join in any reindeer games. Then one Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh dear Santa, it well.
And a happy new year. Now bring us a pudding. Now bring us a pudding. Now bring us a pudding and a cup of good cheer.
Yes.
Yes, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, very upsetting. Now I'm not in the holiday spirit.
What's a song sung at Hanukkah?
Made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, a dreidel I shall play. I have a lovely body, its head so short and thin, and when I spin the dreidel, it stops and then I win. How's that?
You won all your points back from the hamburger debacle.
Thank you. I'm
was
gonna eat my
awesome.
quartered gelt.
So, hey,
Not in front of you.
with Hanukkah, so y'all had latkes and matzo ball, but then, like, is that every night, or you change it up every night?
No, because I would have a massive tush. So
Oh.
no, what did we have last night? I had potbelly. Quartered. Yeah.
Do you quarter all your sandwiches?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Enough.
No, just simple question.
I just like eat it lightly.
No, but do you quarter?
last
all
night I
your
think I
sandwiches?
ate it. I was hungry.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
I was like,
So you're
Savage.
what would it be if Dean and I took you to lunch
And
for-
you
at,
made-
a,
okay,
at
go
a hamburger, and we didn't allow you to quarter your burger, like you ate it as it came to the table?
I mean, I would do
Ooh.
it. That
Like
would
a
be fun.
smash burger because they're so juicy.
Oh damn!
Okay, I think we have someone on the phone who's going to save me. Please help.
Jagger, hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Jagger.
Oh, we miss you so much.
Thank you
We
for
really
being
do.
here.
If you ask me one question about any food, I'll fucking hang up.
No. Is that nice? We're being very cordial
Jesus.
to you.
Oh,
Thank
my
you. I
God.
tried. I just want you to know forward momentum. I tried.
No, look, we needed to do is we needed to discover more about Melissa. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We got a really great great question for you on what would
You know
Jack
what this
do.
reminds me of? It reminds me of the days of everybody's ready for school vacation or holiday vacation, and they just mail it in.
How dare you?
Oh my God!
Nobody mailed anything in. Dean and I were honestly interested. We have the
Wait. Let me back up a second. First of all, the whole thing about the toast. The whole reason that was brought up is because there's this raging debate on Twitter and on the internet about which is dumb, but this is where these things emanate from. So you don't even set that up properly so people understand the context of it. And then from there, it goes into 15 different directions about just whatever.
Melissa's agreeing with you because she was on the hot plate.
No, I didn't get the opportunity to set it up, and I'm going to get my ass chewed out.
No.
Yeah.
No, look, put this all on me.
Do you hear him? He said yes.
Just so you know, I was on the top step of the ladder with the noose around my neck, but you finally changed the subject.
Yeah,
so
well, no, here's the good thing
don't
is
do
that the people wanted to hear this, and this is great.
No,
but the
they
aristocrats like you don't care about this kind of stuff. But the people like hearing this.
The people.
Yeah, that's all. But yeah, here's a guy on his throne who's like, no, but we're trying to get down to who Melissa really is.
No one cares
and
how-
they do care
No one
about how
cares.
she cuts her
That
burger.
had nothing to that had nothing to do with the majority of that conversation. The only thing that was good there was Dean asking whether or not eating in front of somebody is considered an intimate act. Because for that's interesting because for a lot of people that there is something to be said about.
Well, guess
that.
what? We mined that gold by going in that direction. So thank you.
Okay. Here's what you need to do. If there's such a thing as what is it called, purgatory, I would take that segment, put it on a loop, and have you sit there and have to watch it for the eternity.
How dare you?
Yeah, I tried.
And I was trying to give you the holiday spirit too. It's probably nice.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
Happy ho ho ho.
Yeah.
Beep,
Hello to you too. All right. Well, we do have a really.
Wait, hold on. We need to ask him before the question.
Okay.
Who won the garage sale contest? Did you see all of the items?
Yeah.
What do you think?
50 cents for that menorah was pretty tough to beat.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I tried.
What did you think? What did you think of Dean's 35-cent item?
Of course.
Well, my favorite was Melissa's.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Well, yeah.
All of ours was.
What an unbelievable find that was.
I know.
It was.
Such a steal.
At George Bush's house of all places. Crazy. Couldn't believe it. Well,
Estate
good.
sale.
All right. So here's your question. What would Jagger do?
Okay.
Do we have an opener? Yeah.
Very excited.
Thank you.
Okay.
Would you rather let Trump finish his 4-year term, but your body stays normal, or would you rather have him impeached by Christmas this year, but your penis is going to shrink to the size of when you were 4 years old for the rest of your life?
Well, at this point in my life, I think it's probably better to be a 4-year-old.
I knew it. I told you.
Why?
I knew
What's
it.
going on?
Dean couldn't believe it. I said he will absolutely go for the 4-year-old peen.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
because
surprising.
the best years for that are behind me.
Oh God.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That is funny.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, hey,
If you look at the bell curve.
Now hold on a minute.
It takes long ago.
Harvey Weinstein, at his age, he was still popping it out. So that's all.
Oh.
These guys.
It's
Yeah,
not like
but-
you need anything
these
massive. I mean, we've
horrible-
talked about that, but I think, I'm totally not surprised.
Really? Oh, I'm not either. Look,
I am.
really?
That would be the best
More
Christmas ever.
disappointed
trust
than
me.
anything.
It would be actually. It would be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's going on in Portland with holidays and stuff? How are the kids?
Well, I'm getting ready to ship off my husband and my daughters to Dallas.
To me.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
What are you going to do by
they're
yourself
going to
up there?
they're going to East Texas to go visit the family.
Tater. Yeah. Jagger's got a mother-in-law named Tater. That's just she is.
Yes, I do.
She is a piece of work. If you've never
We
met
love her.
Her
We
first
do.
name her first name is Henry.
It is.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So what will you be doing all by yourself up there?
Oh my God, he's so happy.
Don't ask. I'm going to be after work. Me and the dog will be here.
Yeah.
All
Jingle.
right.
Yeah, he is working for Channel 33.
Channel 33. I do voice voiceover stuff for them.
He's bragging now.
Yes, he
Oh.
is. Well, he should.
No.
It's nice he has a job.
It's nice to hear to know that your voice is still heard here in the Metroplex. It's always a good thing.
Oh, they always use his
Yeah.
voice when they're like, "And tomorrow's weather is," and then the next day,
Why do you make fun of me?
I'm not making fun. It's more of supporting.
Okay, so this is the last show for the year, right? So that
No, we're going to be
more
here
shows
next.
until after the new year.
We're going to be here next week.
No, you're not.
Why not?
I forbid it after today's performance.
We're going to be at Dean's comedy class next
Yeah,
week.
show regroup.
Yeah.
Please, somebody.
I know.
And then Mondo, was that segment you cooking at Melissa's house an audition for the cooking channel, or what was that?
No, I was just making.
We're celebrating Hanukkah.
Yeah, we're
Best
celebrating.
we can.
There was no audition. Why?
I know, but the minutia, the details, just.
Well, I think it's
like-
important. No, I think it's
It's
important.
supposed to be a lifestyle segment, not a cooking segment.
I think it's
you were
important.
doing a cooking class.
I know, but I think it was also beneficial to Melissa, so that way she would know certain things. That camera just happened to be there.
Oh,
I would
okay.
have. I would have
Okay.
acted the same way without a camera.
Okay. All right, don't act like she's going to turn around tomorrow and start replicating your recipes, because that ain't happening.
You don't know that.
No, she
He
doesn't.
Melissa?
he knows that's not happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Well, and besides, who can really replicate what I do? I mean, come on, it's obvious.
But I will say, okay, when we were on the phone with husband the other day, did he not say that the food Mondo made was good?
Yeah, even the egg salad, which I would never eat, but he loved
What?
it.
No, wait. Why would you not eat egg salad? Because I made it.
That's just great.
Careful, now we're doing a food segment.
Yeah, here we go again. I'm hanging up.
Good riddance. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All right, we really do miss
Christmas.
you.
Happy New Year.
We really do miss you.
He's gone for real.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Yeah, he's done. So are we.
Oh, let's talk back to food. Oh yeah, so hey, we are really this is the last Oddcast podcast till next year.
Right.
And we do want to wish everybody a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, every holiday that you can imagine.
Merry Christmas.
Please keep your New Year's safe. That's New Year's is my anniversary.
How many years?
We'll be 7 this year.
You got married on New Year's?
Yep.
I didn't
New
know
Year's
that.
Eve.
Congratulations.
Well,
do
because
that.
then I can never forget. And our daughter wasn't born yet, so she'll be 7. So that's kind of how I know what the numbers are going to be.
Oh, okay.
Well, long story. My father-in-law was dying. We got married in the hospital and all that.
Oh,
And so yeah,
okay.
that's why.
Well,
And how did he cut his bread?
He's a country boy. He wouldn't have cut no bread. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Melissa, happy Hanukkah
Thanks,
again.
guys.
And Jansen, where are you going, Jansen? Usually, don't you head out somewhere?
I'm going to Hot Springs.
Oh, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Family?
Nice.
Yeah, my mom. And then we're going to Mount Pleasant.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, cool. Dean, what about you? You got the kids this year?
Sorta. Not
Sorta.
really.
No, not really.
Until Christmas morning. And then I'll be in the fetal position crying until our next show.
All right.
Perfect.
Marie Callender's turkey pot pie for
There
you.
it is.
Everybody, have a great holiday season, and we'll catch you next year. Adios.
Later.